My name is Janet Legere, and I'm really excited to have you on our webinar today. We're going to be talking about the Contact List Builder, and we're here every Friday at noon Eastern, where you can learn our simple strategies to help you build any business you wish to build. And we're going to start with a little bit of a welcome, say hi to everybody. We're going to talk about who Dawn and I are, where we came from, how we got to be here, why you want to listen to what we have to say. We're going to talk about what CLB Learning really is and how you can take advantage of it, how it works. And I forgot to change this slide. We're actually going to go in and talk about the system today. So my apologies. That's what happens when I reuse slides and add to them. Forget things. The human side of me coming out again. Hey, Fern, great to have you with us today. Who else popped in here? It's just Fern. Snuck in. Didn't even see him. So today you are about to discover a new way to grow your business online with one simple focus. Can anyone tell me what that focus might be? Anyone? It's a trick question, you know. What would your one focus be to make this work? That's right, Carol Lee's been paying attention. We're going to be focused on building your list. Let the system do the work for you, because the system really and truly does work. My mouse, on the other hand, is temperamental. So who the heck are Dawn and Janet Legere? Well, we are, as this picture shows, a very fun-loving couple. We met back in 1998. Actually, we met online. And look at us. 20 years we've been here working on the internet, since 1999. About a year after we met, we found ourselves away from the corporate world. We're both from corporate backgrounds, and I got to tell you that I've always had an inkling to have my own business, and we thought, what a great adventure. Let's build our business using the internet. And I learned a lot of things very quickly. Back then, I got to tell you, it was not as simple as it is today. There was no just plug in and do it. You had to do everything from scratch. There was so much to learn, and really you could get totally mind boggled by everything. But there was a piece of advice that one fellow I met online who came to one of our webinars. He was a guest speaker on one of my webinars. I've been doing webinars for 20 years online. It's really been the meat of our business. And he said, and I'll never forget these words, regardless of what you're doing on the internet, in life, make sure that you are continually building your list, meaning that even if you're not in a primary business at the moment, or you're in between gigs, or you're not sure what you're doing, or maybe you don't even have a primary business yet, always be building your list. Always have a list of subscribers who are being fed through a funnel, being directed to the tools and resources you use, being directed to your blog, being directed to wherever you want. But to always be building that list, always be adding people to your autoresponder list. And that message, that voice that came to me that day has stuck with me, and it really has become who I am and what we do. And that is how CLB began. CLB began in 2003. One of the businesses we were in, very profitable business. We were doing very well. It was webinar technology, which is kind of funny. Well, it just so happens the company closed its doors. So we went from earning a full-time income on the internet to earning zero overnight. It was very painful. It was a very difficult transition. I have very marketable skills. I'm an accountant in my past life. And so it was very easy for me to pick up a job. I went back out in the workforce. I went back to work. And I got to tell you that at the end of the first month, I came home and said that this isn't working for me. I am not employable. And I said that I need to make an exit strategy. And within 2 months, I was out of there. It's back to work. It's where I started building the Contact List Builder. It was in the beginning, a little ebook that was rebranded. I would rebrand it and make sure that all the links that were in the ebook had your links, and you could give that book away and start creating multiple streams of income. Funny thing is, not much has changed. Would you guys agree? All that's changed are the tools and the resources we use, and it's much simpler today to do this. Contact List Builder today is a community of like-minded members who are helping each other grow your business online. And that's what we're all about here. We're all about using the tools and resources to do the number one thing you need to be doing here on the internet, and that is to build your list and create your brand. Ilka says, whatever happens, if you lose everything, the one thing you will always have is your skills. Well, absolutely, Ilka. You will always have your skills. And I mean, if I lost everything today, if my list disappeared, if everything just went, bleh, I could start from scratch building my list and feeding a funnel, and I'd be making money very quickly. I have no doubt of that. I'm not even, that doesn't even affect me because I know it's a fact because I've done it over and over and over again on the internet. There's only one thing that's constant on the internet, and that is change. And so you need to be prepared for that. And that is why when you focus on using internet tools and resources to build your list, everything else becomes simple because you can just plug in whatever's working. Does that make sense to you guys? So what exactly is CLB Learning? Contact List Builder, CLB Learning, they go hand in hand. We are a training and mentoring program with simple step-by-step instructions on how to build your list fast. It's really all we are. We help you master the skills you need to grow your business online through our unique funded sponsoring system, allowing you to earn while you learn. And yes, it really is possible. The challenge for many is staying focused, being consistent, and doing what you need to do on a regular basis. And that's really the challenge. People jump from ship to ship. They're all over the place and they're here and they're there, but they're not focused on that one thing that matters, and that is building your list. And there are 3 steps to make that happen. 3. This is not a complicated process. You don't need to have a university education or a PhD in internet marketing to build your list and make money online, especially when you follow the steps that we have set up for you here at CLB. Number 1, set up your CLB funnel. That includes an autoresponder campaign, a capture page, and a landing page, all connected to you, all directing people back through CLB. Advertise your capture page. Well, guess what? We even show you how to do that here at CLB. We have our quick start guide that walks you through step-by-step on how to set up your funnel. We walk you through step-by-step how to advertise your capture page. Advertising your capture page is the simplest thing that you can do out there. Setting up your funnel is the second simplest thing because you do need to be able to copy and paste, and you need to be able to read instructions. And you need to be able to stay focused on those instructions, right? You guys all know how challenging that can be. I know firsthand, okay, because people always want me to review things and look at things, and I find it very hard because I get distracted. When I'm in a new program, when I'm looking at a new program, it's mind-boggling, right? Would you guys agree? And it's even difficult to get people to just focus on the simple steps that we have, like our quick start guide. Just follow the guide. Trust me, follow the guide. It will work for you. Ask Cara Lee. She has her page set up. She's been sending traffic to her capture page. She has new members in CLB. The rest will happen. Number 3 is probably the hardest step. It's the one you're going to spend the most time learning. This is where you're going to create your personal brand. This is where people are going to get to know you, because it's when they get to know you, they're going to stick to you, they're going to follow you, they're going to do what you do. And when they do what you do, that's where the income comes from. Follow up and follow through. Now, a lot of people are challenged here because they don't know what to say. They're not sure what to write in their emails. We make it very simple here for you at CLB. And, my job is to keep it simple. Is there benefit to learning how to write really good sales copy? Absolutely, there is. If that's something you really want to do, go for it. Is that something you need to do to get people to follow you and to get people to duplicate what you're doing? No, I don't think so. If you're a copywriting guru and you're really good at that, and you're teaching that, and you're selling courses on that, that's great. All right, don't listen to me. But in my mind, I'm not the best copywriter. I just speak from my heart. I follow what's going on out there, and I speak to my members. I let them know what I'm doing. I share what I'm doing. I'm just myself, branding me. And that's really what's important here is, whether you have the skills, whether you have all the knowledge, whether you know what you're doing or not, doesn't matter. You're here because you want to be, you have a passion for this. Yes. How many of you have a passion for this industry? You know it can work and you want to make it work. You get that. You got a passion. You're here because you know it. You see it. and you understand the process is very crystal clear. So let's talk about how CLB works. And, really at the end of the day, is CLB any different than any other funnel out there? There are 1,000,001 funnel systems, okay? Some of them are really, really amazing, and they've got really great copy, and they're very intriguing and very attractive, and they just feed people through those funnels, and those people don't really do anything. Our approach is a little different. It's a little more hands-on, which I think is important. We are going to be focusing moving forward a lot on branding you with our systems and really understanding what that is. And so we're not here to sell people. We're here to educate people on what they need to do to make this work. So I hope that makes sense. Number one, you've created your funnel. It's all set up. All right, your autoresponder letters are set up. You've tested it. Everything is working. You are now sending traffic to your website. And if you send traffic to your website, there's one thing that will happen. I can guarantee it, and I do guarantee it. Your visitors will become subscribers. You will get subscribers on your list. People will fill out that form and go to the next page. On the next page, which we call our landing page or our thank you page, they are introduced to the contact list builder. There's a video there of me explaining the system and how it works. That may change over time. I'll probably update it soon. And there is a link for them to join as a free member, as well all of your contact information. So your phone number, your Skype, your Telegram, your Facebook, whatever information you want to have there is there. All the social aspects are on that page. So your contact is everything they need. And remember, you have their information, and we ask for their phone number. And I can tell you that I see about 80% of the people who become subscribers at CLB leave a phone number, and I send them a text message. Do I phone everybody? No. I phone the people that reach out. I phone the people that, text back. I don't know about you guys, but I don't tend to answer a phone that doesn't have a name. So if I don't know who's calling, I'm not expecting that call. They can leave a message and I'll phone them back, but chances are I'm not going to pick up the call. And I bet that all of you are the same, right? Yeah, you. Once your member becomes a new member, they register for CLB, you'll get notification that you have a new member. Now they're in our system. They're going to follow our training, and hopefully they're going to follow the first thing they see when they log into the members area, and that is to download our quick start guide. Because in our quick start guide, we're going to walk them through what they need to do to make this work. We're going to help them build their funnel, get that all set up, and show them how to advertise. Show them how to fill out the programs in the Downline builder and make everything work. When a new member upgrades in the programs in your Downline builder, you earn a commission. And do you have to market those programs in order to earn those commissions? No. You just build your list, follow up with the people, encourage them to duplicate what you're doing, right? Carolee says, when you make pages to the landing page, is it automatically upgraded on our landing page? When I make changes, is what you mean, Carolee? No, it's not. And I haven't made any changes to the initial capture page in quite a while, but it doesn't change your pages. Okay, so if I do make a major change, I will let you know, and you can always delete the capture page you have and recopy the new one and set it up. And that's up to you. And you know what, guys, don't be shy at trying to change your page. I created a new page that I'm testing with a different background to see if my conversions are any better. I'm going to try changing the format. I'm going to be creating quite a few more capture pages, because at the end of the day, it's all about getting people to opt into that page, right? We want their information so they can get into the system. And what I love about getting their phone number is because we use a program called the Conversion Pros, that's where our funnel is held. The funnel through the Conversion Pros, because we're collecting a phone number, we can send an SMS text message through the Conversion Pros. You have to buy credits to do that. They're very inexpensive. It doesn't cost a lot to send a text message. And what I like about it is the system goes through. Number one, it goes and it sees how many people have a valid US only phone number. So it only sends to the US. So it finds out who has a valid US or North America. It sends to Canada and US North America phone number. And then it will send the text message, but it only charges you for valid numbers that go out. All right. And that lets you know how many people actually received your text message. So it's a pretty handy tool. It makes it easy for you to connect with your members. And let's face it, when people um, get a text message on their phone, they look at it, right? But don't tell me you don't. It's one thing drives me crazy with my kids, because I'll send them messages and they don't answer me, and I know they see their phone. So it's very simple to follow our system. So now let's talk about the CLB funnel system and how this really works. Let's get into the nitty gritty, shall we say, because I want to make this, I want you guys to understand how it works, how simple it is, and why it works. Okay, it's a very powerful system. And the one thing that makes our system really powerful is our downline builder programs. And what that means is that when you sign up with the programs that we use, so all the programs that are in the back office are all tools and resources to get traffic to your capture page. When you use those programs, right, you're going to put your IDs in the program. When your new members sign up in CLB, my tongue isn't working today, they're going to join those programs under you. And what are you focused on? Getting people into the system. Very simple. We're going to talk about the Downline Builder programs. We're going to talk about the Quick Start Guide, and we're going to talk about the steps to take. And if we have time, we may go into a little bit of desktop sharing. So our Downline Builder programs are very simple. This isn't complicated. The number one program they're going to see right at the top of the page is your primary business. So make sure you put your website in there, okay? Make sure you don't leave that blank, because if you leave it blank, it's going to go to my primary business, which is fine for me. I mean, if you want to promote me, I'm quite happy for you to do that. But I really want you to put your primary business in there. It can be any business you want. And then we have the Conversion Pros, which is where you're going to create your funnel. It includes an autoresponder that's all done. You just copy the code and edit the messages and you're good to go. You just copy the share codes for the capture page and landing page. You're good to go. You can follow up with SMS text messages. And what I really like about the Conversion Pros, as you're going to see as we move forward, is they have a blogging platform as well. And so we'll be using the blogging platform to help you learn how to brand yourself and continue to build your list. Then the rest of the programs are really tools and resources to help you get traffic to your website. Okay. Hits Connect is a tracking program that allows you to track conversions on your capture pages, and we show you how to set that up. You need to be tracking. That's important. We had our call on that last week. Then we have Udemy, which is solo ad provider service. In there, you can go and search through different solo ad providers and have conversations with them and pick and choose people who are going to send traffic to your website. What I like about Udemy, one of the things I like about it is if I'm not happy with a solo ad, because I know what kind of results I get on a consistent basis with my pages. So if I'm not seeing those results from a solo ad provider, I'm going to talk to them. And if they don't, most often if I bring it up with them and say, I'm not sure what went wrong, but these are my normal stats, and I got almost next to nothing with you, they'll usually refund your solo ad because they don't want to have a bad review. So they would rather refund you than get a bad review. So it's a great program. I get phenomenal results from using it. Very affordable. You can get a solo ad for as little as 40 cents a click. So that'd be $40 for a 100-click solo ad. MLM Leads offers autopilot traffic. Now, people get confused when they go to MLM Leads, and we do have training on MLM Leads, and we'll have some more coming up in the near future. But you can buy leads at MLM Leads, okay? But that's not what we want you to be buying there. We want you to buy the autopilot traffic. So keep that in your mind. It is in the training. Autopilot traffic is where they are sending traffic to your website. So they would be sending traffic to your CLB capture page. And I do find with MLM Leads, you get really good conversions. So the people that usually come through the system are, top end people. So you're getting tier one subscribers coming through your system. The next three programs are Viral Mailers and one with a twist. So Prospect Geyser Co-op and Genie Mailer are two programs that Don and I own. They are active mailers that I get consistent signups from there all the time, every day. Okay, so they're on my list of on my tracker. You'll see them right at the top of the list for bringing me subscribers all the time. Traffic Leads to Income Viral Mailer is also a viral mailer, also very active. I also get signups from there all the time. But what Traffic Least Income Viral Mailer has now that really sets it apart is a traffic co-op. So rather than having to go to Udemy and search for solo ad providers, you can buy shares in the Traffic Least Income Viral Mailer Co-op at $50 a share. So what that means is you're going to pay Rob $50 through Traffic Least Income Viral Mailer, and then he's going to put you into his rotator. And for 30 days, you're going to get all of his free traffic. So when he's emailing to all his viral mailers, you're going to get traffic from that. Plus, once a month, he purchases paid traffic. So you're going to be on the rotator for that. And again, I get really great results with that. And it's a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to go and search solo providers. It's all done for you. Oh, my baby brother is phoning me from Mexico, so he's going to have to wait. So here is the Downline Builder. That you'll find the Downline Builder under the Affiliate Toolbox. You'll see the menu at the top here. It says Home Profile Affiliate Toolbox. So that's where you're going to find the Downline Builder, and you'll see the very first program is your primary business. Now you'll notice there's a note there. It says, do not, and I repeat, do not include the http:// from your business website. So in my instance, I have them going to a Conversion Pros capture page, because that's what I do. I could also have it going to a company page. So I can have it, if you're with Now Lifestyle or you're with a network marketing company and they give you a page to introduce them to the company, you can put that link here. Just don't put the HTTP and don't leave it blank. Please put something in there as your primary business, okay? Then you'll see we have the Conversion Pros. There's on here, it's an old picture. I've replaced tracker.me with Hits Connect. It's a much better tracker. And the rest of the programs are down there at the bottom. And you need to make sure that when you enter your IDs, you'll see here under the world's capture page, best capture page, your affiliate ID. So there's a box there. That's where you're going to enter your username or ID number, depending on the program. Now, one thing I want to say about the Downline Builder, and I hope you're listening very clearly, okay? When you put in your IDs and you save it, you go to the bottom and you update the page, so it's got all your IDs listed there. The sign up link is still going to be your sponsors, okay? Does that make sense? The sign up link will always be your sponsors, so that when you sponsor new people into the contact list builder and they go to the Downline Builder and they click on the sign up now, they're going to see your links and they will always see your links. Does that make sense to you guys? I need to know that makes sense. Now he's trying to call me on Skype. Would you guys pardon me for just one moment? I'm going to send him a message. There we are. Can't call back. All right. I don't know what I just did, but hopefully I told him that I can't take his message right now. He's just moved to Mexico, so he's trying to get a hold of me, silly man. So that makes sense to you guys, because I know that there's a lot of confusion in that. When I work with people, they get really stuck on the Downline Builder. For some reason, my slide is not advancing. All right. Anyway, just a minute. I just want to let him know. Sorry, guys. At top of the hour. There we go. All right. Poor guy's trying to get a hold of me. All right, there we go. So it moved. Did it move too many times? Yes, it did. All right. It moved way too many. There we go. Carol Lee says, I have a question about when you add your business to the Downline Builder. I used Hits Connect link, or should I use a regular link to it? Oh. I mean, that's really up to you, Carol Lee. You can use a tracking link for sure. Just make sure you don't put the HTTPS:// // okay? And the best thing to do is, sign up as a free member under yourself and try it, make sure it's working. There used to be a test link there. For some reason, it's not there. I got to get our programmer to look at that. Little things that we're still working on in our system as we've upgraded it. So yeah, that's purely up to you. I mean, it's not a bad idea because then you'll know where your people are coming from if they signed up for that, if it's going to a capture page, right? So the first thing you're going to do when you get into the back office after you've gone to your downline builder is the quick start guide. Now this is everything. Everything you need is right in this guide. It is a PDF that you can download to your desktop. You can open it. That means that the links are live. It's called the CLB Learning 3-Step Quick Start Guide. And it really is 3 steps, although there's lots of steps into those 3 steps. How to get started building your list and making money online with our 3 simple steps. I'm sure she did, Wayne, as that was in the quick start guide. I'm pretty sure she used the quick start guide, unless she used the old quick start guide. Hopefully she did. Good question, Wayne. We do show you in the guide how to add the Hits Connect tracking link to your landing page. So it gets into the advanced training, but that way you know exactly where all of your conversions are coming from, your subscribers. So we talked about that last week on our training call. In the back office, at the top under the menus, you see a menu called Downloads, and that's where you're going to find the Quick Start Guide. So see CLB Quick Start Guide, click here to download, and you'll see a little note at the bottom. You see the asterisk. So for those of you that are upgraded members of the Contact List Builder, all of those links are yours in the guide. Let me rephrase that. Once you've put in your IDs in the Downline Builder, when you download that guide, it's going to have your links in it. If you log into the back office before you set up the Downline Builder and you download that guide, it's going to have your sponsors' links in it. Okay, that should be how it works. It may have my links, I'm not sure. At any rate, you have to fill out the Downline Builder for that guide to have your information in it. As a free member, that is not the case. As a free member, the links are just the company links. Okay, so there's benefit to upgrading in CLB. And there will be more reports coming as well that you can use to give away. You'll see it says click here to download. If you right click on that link and copy the link, so you can copy the link address, you can actually send that report in an email to your subscribers and have them go through the steps and learn about what we do here at CLB. How cool is that? So or you could also set up another capture page. It's something that I'll be doing here in the near future, is setting up a capture page for people to get the free report. And you will be able to put your copy of the free report on the landing page. And so they'll be able to download your report that has your links in it if you're an upgraded member. Okay, so you have to be an upgraded member, but that report has all of your links in it. So is that cool or what? Very cool. I think it's been something I've been working on since day one here on the internet. It's what I've done with all of our members ever since I started the Contact List Builder, is making sure that we maintain that downline integrity so that your members, when you bring them through our system, they're staying with you. They're staying with you in all of our programs. So here's our quick start guide. Here is the table of contents. You'll see that there's a welcome that talks about the system, the outline, the 3 steps, how it works, what you're going to need. Talks about the capture page, and it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to set it up. There are webinar replays as well, so there's a live video that shows you exactly how to set up the pages and how to add the tracking. Everything is there for you. And you'll see that we go through and show you how to advertise your capture page and everything. So all in one little package, all connected to you. And that's the other thing, okay? So when I send an email from the CLB system, and I'm talking about our program, so if I'm sending them an email about training, and we're going to be doing training on tracking, let's see, we're going to do some training on tracking, I can include the Hits Connect link in the email, and it would be your link. That's regardless if you're an upgraded member or free member. So as long as your IDs are in that Downline Builder, when I send an email to the CLB Downline from the system, it's going to have your link in the email. Who thinks that's cool? I could even talk about in the email, I can talk about the primary business and include your primary business in there. So I could be prospecting people for your primary business for you. I mean, I think that's pretty huge, don't you? I think that's pretty huge. You know why it's even more huge? Because you don't have to learn all this stuff. I'm doing it all for you. So here are the steps you need to take. Log into CLB Learning. If you haven't done that in a while, it's time you did it. Join the Downline Builder programs. There aren't that many. Most of them are free to join. Most of them are very affordable to upgrade. Grab the upgrades. Add your IDs to the Downline Builder. Very important. Okay, get those IDs in there. Download the Quick Start Guide, because that's your everything. Set up your funnel. So you're going to set up your autoresponder, your capture page, your landing page. You know what? If you have zero experience, it might take you about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because you have to go through and edit the messages, although I am going to be working on a thing to do that so you don't have to edit them. But you have to edit the messages. Then you have to create your capture page. That takes about 5 minutes. And then you have to create the landing page, which also takes about 5 minutes. So there's not a lot of time there to setting up the funnel, okay? Once your funnel is set up and tested, make sure you test your funnel. Make sure you go to your capture page, that you subscribe to your capture page. Make sure you show up on your list, and make sure you get your email, okay? And make sure that when you go to the next page, the links on that page are yours, okay? That's important. The worst thing you can do is be advertising a page out there that's going to the wrong place. And that's your next step, sending traffic to that capture page. And here's what I love about Udemy or Traffic Lease Income Co-op is that all you need is the link to your capture page. And when I use Udemy, I don't use a tracking link. I just go to the direct link because I know where those signups are coming from. I actually create a separate capture page just for Udemy. And with Traffic Lease Income VM, I have to set up a separate capture page for Traffic Lease Income Viral Mailer so that Rob can put that in his co-op. I think we went through that last week. Maybe I didn't, but that's what if I didn't, I'm going to do a training call on how to set up a copy of your capture page system, which is a very simple thing to do, and then put Rob's code into the landing page so that it can go into the co-op. Rob also goes through and shows you how to do that. And then the final step is follow up. And I can tell you, once you've done those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, you just rinse and repeat. Advertise, follow up, advertise, follow up, advertise, follow up. As people come through the system, you connect with them, you start communicating with them, find out what they're doing, help them get their capture page set up. Helping them means showing them where to get the quick start guide. People have to do this on their own. They need to do it. People need to be action takers. It's important in this business. All right, 3 steps, Downline Builder programs, quick start guide, and then just do it. You guys excited about that? So I was thinking if we had time, we could go into some desktop sharing. Next week, I'm going to be talking about blogging and branding using the Conversion Pros brander, but we are pretty early. It's 10:34. I think I would like to go into desktop sharing, and I'm just going to walk you into the back office of the Conversion Pros into the back office of CLB Learning and show you where everything is. Sound good? I'll hold on to your hats because here we go. Alrighty, you guys can see my desktop. I know you can. All right, so I'm going to head over here to CLB Learning. So this is your home base. This is where you come to log in. I'm going to click on login. And here we are. This is the main members area. Now you'll see some changes coming here as we move forward. Right now, the 5-step success blueprint over here is incomplete. Now there is information there. I will click on here. All right, so there's some good information here to read through. It's going to get yourself going and what have you. I have put our Telegram group here. Click here to introduce yourself. And we have our 5 steps here. So these are all going to the plan of action. By all means, you can read that. We don't have a video there, but we will. And the rest of these are all going to be coming. All right, so we're going to come back to home. Then we have our 3-step quick start guide. So you can click here or you can click here, but it's pretty obvious you need to download the quick start guide. So when I click on this, it's going to download the guide right from here, and it will be your guide. All right, so remember, I had said you need to come here to the affiliate toolbox and fill out the downline builder. If you don't do that, it's okay, because you'll join those programs once you're in the quick start guide. All right, it's important that before you advertise CLB that you make sure your downline builder is complete. And so you'll come down here, you're going to put the URL to your capture page or your primary business. See, I've got my IDs in here for TCP, hits connect. I don't have my thing here for MLM leads. And it is 17393. So I'm going to enter that here just to show you. Make sure that's right. Yep. I so enter your ID. The rest all have my IDs. Oh, except for traffic swarm. And I think that one is 380679. Right, so now I have IDs in all of them. I'm going to update it. And there we go. So now everything is updated, and there are all the programs. We will be having some training on traffic swarm coming up in the near future. And make sure you, when you go, you click to sign up. I'm going to go to TCP here. This takes you to, it will take your visitor to the page where they can get started for their 14-day free trial, or they can sign up right away to get access to everything. Okay, so they get it for 14 days. They don't have to pay anything. If they sign up right away, there are a few benefits to doing that. One is you don't have to remember to do it in 14 days. But you can sign up for 14 days for free. You can go and come over here, go to our download section, download the quick start guide, or remember, it's right here on the main page. So when I click that button, it downloads it to my desktop. I'm going to let it go here because otherwise, save. See, it says CLB quick start guide. And here it is down in the bottom. So I'm going to click on my quick start guide. Here it is. Opens up on my computer. I can come through here. Very easy to read. Blank page, I need to fix that. All right, so you can read through all this information. So here's the very first thing. You need to be a member of CLB to make this work. Click here to join CLB. So when I click on this, I think it's not opening in a new window. I thought it would. I got to find a way to fix that. You see it went to my website to sign up for CLB. I come back to the report. Again, down here, click here. So if you have filled out the Downline Builder programs, before you download this report, it will have your IDs here. If you're not a member of the programs, you'll be joining them as you go through here. So click here to join the Conversion Pros. This would sign up. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And here we go. So it brought you to my sign up page. How cool is that? Then you come down here. Here are the 3 videos. A video talking about the funnel, the autoresponder campaign, the capture page, and landing page. And we come down here and we have our codes. You're going to need these share codes. And so it really, if all you do is watch the video, there's the share codes. You don't need to go through the rest of TCP. But down here, and I do have a reminder to join CLB. Come in here, tells you to log into the Conversion Pros, and then it shows you, all right, so we have, back up here, we have our videos here, but down here it's in text. So I have a picture that shows you where to go, and I tell you what to do. So you've got video, you've got pictures, and you have text. All right, so it walks you through on setting up your autoresponder, editing your messages. Then we're going to come down. Number 2 is setting up our landing page and capture page. So here's what your capture page is going to look like. Here's what the landing page is going to look like. And again, I have the steps that show you what to do. All right, here we go. Create a page, use the share code, enter the share code. I walk you through all of it, okay, step by step. Then we come down, and here is the capture page and landing page video again. So you watch the training video, but I have pictures and instructions on what to edit. Editing your social networks. Coming down here, there's your capture page training video, because we do the landing page first and then the capture page. And congratulations, you're all done. And there's your link. So you're going to put your username in there, and then you're going to take it to, that'll go to your page. If you click on this, I should have made it non-hyperlink, but if you click on this, it's not going to go to where you want it to. And as a bonus, remember, that's one thing I'm going to show you, because you guys can see on the video there. And when we come back into the room, I'll talk about this as well. But I'm going to try to call me on WhatsApp as well. All right, there is an app. I just want to show you this. I love this, okay? So hopefully you can see this. There's an app that you can download on your phone. So whenever a subscriber goes to my page, I get a notice on my phone. I can click on their, somebody here with a phone number. Oh, it's not the right phone number. Yeah, it's not the right phone number. I know I have people here with phone numbers, all right? So funny name, but you can see that they've got a phone number. I can just click on it and send a text message right from here. Doesn't get much easier than that, right? I love that. I love the app. Then we have advertising your capture page. So again, I have the training video on setting up Hits Connect. Then we have the training video on Udemy. And we have a training video on the traffic leads to income co-op. And again, here is your co-op tracking link. In the video, I show you how to set up a duplicate site and so that you can advertise there. Here's a video on viral mailers. And again, I've got traffic leads to income viral mailer here because it is, again, a viral mailer. I have an ad for your viral mailers. So that's all right here for you. Just edit it and use it. And then we go into talking about social networks, how to connect on social networks and the CLB strategy. Talking about follow-up. And we have a review of what you need to do. And then down here, this is my funnest part, okay? So remember, you filled out all those programs on your Downline Builder, and here they are. People can just, right from the Quick Start Guide, click on the links and sign up in the programs under you. I think it's incredible. Personally, I think it's incredible. Alrighty, so let's come back into the room. All I wanted to show you guys, come back to the presentation. Any questions on that? Is what? Yeah, the blog. Carolee, are you referring to the blog as part of TCP? Yes, it is, and you'll get to learn all about that next week. The mobile app, yep. You just, all right, so to get the mobile app, you go to your app store. Did I find mine? Here's my Play Store. I'll find it here. All right, Play Store. So if you have an iPhone, you're going to go to your whatever store you go there. Okay, I never went to the dark side. You're going to search for the Conversion Pros. All right, so you'll see. Hopefully you can see that. See, I typed in there it is, the Conversion Pros. See the little icon, the CP. You click on that icon, and it comes up like that. Okay, and you just, mine says open because I've already installed it, but you just install. All right. Yeah, take your free trial. Take the free trial, download the app, set up your capture page, send some traffic to your capture page, and get excited because your phone will go crazy. Okay. It's Connect, you can join for free as well. Most the mailers you can join for free. Udemy is free. MLM Leads is free to join. They're all free to join. They all have upgrades, but they're all free to join. Right? So you can get started, but you got to get working. You can't just join and hope it's going to work for you because that's not how it works. Next week, we're going to talk about blogging. I really love the app. I do. I love that I get the notifications because it tells me that there's a new lead, and I can just click on that lead and it'll take me right into. Okay, I didn't want to do that. All right, so here. No. All right, so here is. I just wanted to show you. This was one number I pulled up, and so if I push on the SMS button in the middle, it says, "Would you like to send a text?" Yes. And now I've already sent it. So there's my text. All right. So I would just, that comes up with the number and I just type it in. So I'm going to show you what I do. Okay. When I click on here, see it comes up and it says paste or clipboard. Is in my clipboard, I have saved my message. So you'll see right here. There it is right there, right? That's my message. I just click on that. I change the name because it comes up with someone else's name. So I would go back there and change the name, send it, and then the system will come up and ask me if I want to confirm or if I want to add a note to his file. So I always like to add a note that, yes, I sent a text message, right? Isn't that awesome? So any more questions before we wrap up for today? I think it's a great call today. I really wanted to just go over the system. I want you guys to really understand how simple it is and then just take action. Get your pages set up and start sending traffic to them and watch what happens. Okay. I mean, it's really, you need to be putting yourself into the business too. You need to follow up. You need to connect with those leads that come through. You need to connect with your new members. Pretty soon you will be able to see their email and their phone number, their Telegram and everything in the back office. I'm working on getting that added like it used to be there. So that'll be coming soon. That's going to make things much easier. In the meantime, they should be in your Conversion Pros list with their phone number. And so you should be able to reach them there. All right. So good stuff. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for taking time out of your day. I hope you learned something today. I hope you got excited. I did. It was really what I needed, a good shot in the arm. It reminds me of how simple things really are and how far we've really come. And the truth of the matter is nothing's really changed. And I love it. Everything changes and nothing changes. That's the best way. So make sure you connect with us on a Telegram. You'll find that in our back office. I do have a link there to join our Telegram group. So make sure you come and join our Telegram group. It is for members only, so you have to log into CLB to do that. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, next Friday, same time, same back channel, and we'll be talking about blogging and branding you with the Conversion Pros. Have a great day, everybody. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye for now.